How's it going, guys? JP here, and welcome to another DVD/Blu-ray update. Got a ton of stuff to get to, so I'm not gonna ramble on too much at the beginning. But I got stuff from 2 months back, probably. So this is gonna be quite a pretty big update. First up, I have a bunch of stuff that I got out of that video series I recently did, that 4-part series. 3 garbage bags full of DVDs. I pretty much went through them. Paid $85 for them, separated the ones that I wasn't keeping to the ones that I'm probably going to put in my collection, and I'm going to show the ones that I'm probably going to put in my collection first before I get to the new stuff that I picked up. I'm going to go through these really quickly though, because I already kind of talked about them in that video, but I wanted to still put them in the update just so I updated everything that I'm adding to my collection. That's what I make these videos for, and for you guys to check out. So with that said, I did trade some of the stuff that I got and that I said I was going to put in my collection, pretty much like doubles that I already had. So yeah, you won't see those. But anyway, let's get to it. First up, we have Candyman and Pumpkinhead Ashes to Ashes. Now this is the 3rd installment in the Pumpkinhead series, probably the worst installment too. Candyman is classic. I already own both of these films, so I think I'm going to trade this to somebody. After that, we have The Covenant, and this film was really cool, had an interesting concept, not so much horror, but definitely a fun time. After that, we have Cloverfield. This one was also a pretty cool idea, interesting concept, found footage, giant monster movie. It seemed to work well together, a little too shaky, but it's been a while since I've seen this one. Looking forward to checking it out again. After that, we have a film called The Chaos Experiment. Don't know anything about this one, but it's in the collection now. Will it stay in the collection? That's the question. Probably it will. I don't really get rid of anything. After that, we have Last Labs. I'm not 100% this is horror, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, so who knows? After that, we have Suspect Zero, and I don't know much about this one either, but it's going in the collection. After that, we have one that I actually been wanting to pick up for quite a while. It's called Killer Klowns from Outer Space. You might have heard of it. It just looks like something that I'm going to love. I can't wait to get to this one. I'll probably watch this one sooner rather than later. After that, I'm actually not sure if this one was horror either, but I just threw it in a collection because it kind of looked horror-ish. It's called Cage Terror. Yeah, sorry about the phone, guys. I really got to do something about that. It's really interrupting like every video. After that, we have Untraceable. This is kind of more of a thriller, but I can't really remember it, but once I rewatch it, I'll find out if it's, worth throwing in that horror area or not. I do remember seeing it a while ago. I can't really remember much, though, to be honest. After that, we have Hostel Part 3. I'm glad to actually have this. I wanted to throw it in the collection for a while, and I got it for a hell of a price in this 80 DVD deal or whatever. $85 DVD deal. I got all this stuff. So, yeah, I like the first two. I know Eli Roth had nothing to do with that one, but I still hear it has its values. After that, we have Silent Hill, another film that I wanted to put in the collection. I was never a huge fan of the Silent Hill games. I liked Resident Evil games more, but from what I hear, the Silent Hill games were pretty awesome, and this movie doesn't really do them justice, but I thought it was kind of cool. After that, we have a film called Scar 3D. This one, I guess, actually is in 3D because it comes with 2 pair of 3D glasses. Doubt I'll watch it in 3D. From Phase 4 Films, who knows? I really haven't heard anything about this one, but I'll definitely watch it. After that, we have a After Dark Horrorfest. This has, the 3rd series all in there. These are kind of cool sets. If they had all the 4 After Dark series of films out on these, I would probably just buy these instead of the box sets, but I think I'm still going to keep an eye out for those box sets because they're kind of awesome and I kind of want to put them in the collection. But for now, I'll hold on to that. After that, we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. This is also one that I'm going to do something with. I already have a copy of this. I don't need another one. But, it's a very, very cheap copy. I might just give it to, a family member or something. After that, we have Trick or Treat. This is also another one that I already own on Blu-ray. Fantastic film. This is one of my favorite films of, that decade that it was out. and it really is a great one. After that, we have a film called Phobic. Don't know what this one is, but like I said, I'll get to it eventually. Moving on, we have, this is another one of those Dead Time Stories 2-packs, and it got The Woods and The Craft. You know what? I wanted to grab both of these films separately, but I almost, don't want to now, because, I don't know. I think they're 2 separate discs, so that's good. Yeah, I probably will just keep this edition, even though I would kind of like to have like a Blu-ray or something, and I don't really like double packs, but I'll deal with it. After that, we have The Haunting of Molly Hartley. I've heard so many bad things about this film. I don't know when I'll get to that one. The title alone sounds bad to me. After that, we have another copy of Land of the Dead. I already have one of these, but I can always gift it to somebody or, trade it or something. I doubt anybody really want to trade for Land of the Dead, but who knows. After that, we have in Sanitarium. Don't know what this is. I think it kind of looks horror, but I'm not sure. After that, we have a 4-pack, The Funhouse, Phantasm 2, The Serpent and the Rainbow. I own all 3 of these films, except for the SSSSS movie. I always liked it. I remember seeing it when I was a kid, and I haven't seen it since, and it always been one that I wanted to, revisit. So yeah, I'm finally glad to have that, even if it is in a 4-pack. Moving on, we have The Abandoned. This is an 8 Films to Die For series. I wonder if this is the 3rd series. I wonder if it's in, I'll look later. I don't think that's in the 3rd series, though. Then we have Dark Harvest to The Maze. I've been wanting one of these in my collection for a long time. Not just kidding. I'm pretty sure this is completely garbage, but, Scarecrow movies are kind of fun to collect. I need to grab some more of them. Then we have Kiefer Sutherland's Mirrors. Don't know much about this one, but, it got a cool slipcase on it. After that, we have The Collector, and this is a film that I was glad to see in those garbage bags because it's one that I would have put in the collection anyway, and I've actually never seen this, but I've heard good things, and I will probably like it. After that, we have Stephen King Presents Kingdom Hospital making the rounds. Now, I don't know if this is a TV series or what. I've actually not even heard of it, but it looks like it's an episodic type of thing. I don't know if this would be like, if this is like half a season or something, or if they only aired 5 episodes, or if it's even anything like that. Just fill me in on this, or I'll Wikipedia it or something. So, but if you feel like it, just let me know what it is. If you guys know what it is, drop a comment down below. After that, we have Daybreakers, vampire movie, I believe, and I'll definitely check it out. Whatever. Moving on, we have Open Water 2 Adrift, and dude, I really like Open Water 2. I think it's completely underrated. I think it's right along the lines with stuff like Frozen and I'm blanking on any other films, but The Reef and Blackwater, whatever the hell it was called, Dark Water, stuff where there's just a group of people stuck in a crappy situation in one single location, a small group of people. I love films like that. Cube comes to mind. This one's better than the first film. But yeah. Then we have Forget Me Not. I think I might have seen this, and I remember it being pretty bad if I did see it. Then we have The Ninth Gate. I think this is horror, or at least it's somewhere in that world. Johnny Depp. Then we have Boogeyman. I remember watching this back when it came out and remember thinking it was pretty bad. Haven't seen it since, so yeah. Then we have Battle Los Angeles. Not really horror, but I figured I'd throw it in there. It's sci-fi, walking hand in hand with horror. About aliens and stuff, so it kind of fits. Then we have The Devil's Chair. Cool cover, probably a bad movie, but who knows? I'll give it a shot. Then we have Jackolantern. I'm pretty sure this is bad, but I think it might be a Halloween-themed movie. At least it fucking better be with a cover like that and a title like that. So I welcome any Halloween-themed or holiday-themed horror film into my collection, even if they are bad. Then we have Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I'm kind of interested in watching this because I don't really know anything about any of the Frankenstein films, you know, the hundreds of adaptations and stuff out there, and this one has Robert De Niro in it, so how bad can it be? After that, we have Zodiac, cool serial killer film. You know, I love serial killer type of horror films, or you know, they're not really horror, some of them, but you know, I like real life serial killer films. Then we got a copy of Final Destination 3D. Now this got the cool lenticular cover, and somebody actually paid $28.99. I don't know if you guys can see that. $28.99 for this thing. That is insane. That is so overpriced. I could see they got it in FYE. And yeah, what can you say? I already own this film, but now I have it in a cooler edition that I'll hold on to. Then we have Evil Things. By the way, I love the Final Destination series. That's just the worst one in the series, though. Then we have another copy of It. I actually own it already, but I have the snapper case, and I think it's kind of cool to have the, you know, hard cased one now too. And finally, in the home stretch, we have the Thing prequel. I actually want to pick this up on Blu-ray, but for now, I'll hold on to the DVD. It is a prequel. It is partly reboot also, but, you know, it's actually alright. You know, The Thing is one of my all-time favorite horror films, you know, top 5. So, I love that film. This film, nowhere near it, but it still has its moments. After that, we have Let the Right One In. Fantastic film. I gotta get this on Blu-ray. I don't know how long I'll hold on to the DVD copy. Then we have The Killing Room. I'm not even sure if this is horror, but it might be thriller, but, you know, I'll just throw it in there until I watch it and find out or whatever. Then we have Red Eye. This is a Wes Craven film. This case is going to bug me. I will switch it out, but for right now it's fine. It's more of a thriller, but I am collecting slowly all the Wes Craven films. I actually picked off a few of the ones I needed as of late, so that's pretty cool. I'll get the rest when I get them. Then we have Furnace, and this one got Danny Trejo in it, and that dude who oh, that's Ja Rule, and Paul Wall. So, yeah. Furnace. Then we have Stay Alive. I actually like this one. This one's not bad. I think it got a little too hated on. It's kind of interesting. And then finally, we have The Last Exorcism, which I would have put in the collection anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. Everything else that I'm going to be showing is going to be new, so I'll see you guys in part 2. Peace.